Dear friends, I want to remind you that you are not alone in this battle. You're not alone in this life. You're not alone crossing over what God has asked you to cross over. Let me say this to you: God is walking with you, even in the toughest parts of your life, even in the places where you feel like you got to do this all alone. Let me remind you one more time: you're not alone in this. There are times we feel alone when you're trying to crack something, cross over something, trying to do something, trying to achieve something, and then everyone else are either behind you or ahead of you, you feel like you're alone. There are times in ministry we feel alone. There are times in a family you're married, but you feel alone. You're anointed, you feel alone. There are times, this loneliness is something that you need to check yourself with. The greatest tactic of the enemy is to make you feel that you got to do this by yourself. The fight with Jezebel was to make Elijah feel that he was alone. That's exactly what the enemy is targeting. He wants to come into your mind and make you feel disconnected, orphaned, abandoned, left behind. But you got to ask yourself this question right now. No. My God never leaves me nor forsakes me. Elijah is saying that. This guy has done some incredible things for God. This guy has done some crazy things for God. But now, in 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 10, he says like this: I am left alone. My friends, God is reminding him in 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 18, yet I have reserved 7,000 in Israel. He's telling him, hey, you are speaking what you're seeing, but let me tell you what I am seeing. I am seeing 7,000 more people. I am seeing 7,000 more zealous people. I am seeing 7,000 more open doors for you. I am seeing unlimited resources for you. I am seeing a breakthrough for you. I am seeing connections for you. You are not disconnected. There are times in your life the enemy wants you to feel like you're alone, and this battle but you got to somehow face it, work it out by yourself. Let me remind you, God has got connecting dots for you. God has got connections for you. You're not alone. The enemy wants you to feel alone. As though let me remind you again. My friends, in John chapter 14, God is saying this word. John chapter 14, verse 16, he says, and I will pray the Father, and he will give you another friend, that he may abide with you forever. God has given us a friend who abides with us forever. You don't have to fight this battle by yourself. You don't have to cross over by yourself. You don't have to do this somehow by yourself. He has given us a helper called the Holy Spirit. He has given us a friend called the Holy Spirit. He has given us a companion called the Holy Spirit. And this is the best part. I like it. There are many times when you feel like you are surrounded by thousands of people, but you're still alone, because your fight is different from them. Your battle, you can't connect them. You can't connect with them because you're different. Your battle is different. Your call is different. Your faith is different. Your opinions are different. And you're struggling with who's with me. God is saying this word: I am with you. I'm leading you. I'm walking with you. I like this part. He says, I will not leave you orphans. My friends, the greatest tactics of the enemy is to make you feel like somehow you have to prove to God. God is saying this word: you are my child, and I will never leave you as an orphan. And that's why he gave us the indwelling Holy Spirit. He's got unlimited resources for us. He's got n number of doors for us. If one shuts, he'll open 7 or 1,000 more. How many ever it takes, God will keep opening doors for you, knocking down certain hurdles for you. He will break open the mountain and make a way for you. I want you to know you're not alone. May God bless you.